what defines my name.
Now from the home of the 49ers, Levi's Stadium in Santa Clara, this is EA Sports coverage of the National Football League. Coming up, two teams ready to square off. It's the Indianapolis Colts and the San Francisco 49ers.
Jake Moody to kick off for the 49ers.
Mike Tirico, Greg Olsen, welcome to this game. Jake Moody going to get it started. And we are underway here in Silicon Valley. And that's well done by the kicking team. He's only able to make it past the 15-yard line. First carry now for the former Badger, Jonathan Taylor. And he's going to be hit and dropped behind the line. Great push upfield defensively. What a way to start this ball.
Like, this defense talked all week about the importance of coming out fast and starting this game the right way. And it's less about the loss of yards there on that first play and more about just setting the tone. Hey, we're going to be here all day. We're bringing it. And boy, did they ever.
Lost one on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11. Tua going to hold on to this, and he'll give it up on the pitch. And a nice tackle in the open field limits the game to only one.
It's a gain of a yard, and this is 3rd down.
In danger of an opening 3 and out, they face 3rd and 10. Here's 2. Down the field, but it falls incomplete. The Amador Lenore there defensively to break that one up. The Colts about to kick this one away. This one fielded out beyond the 25. And it's a very nice return. He has given the offense a short field.
At the Colts' 39-yard line.
From the 39, here's a 1st and 10.
Ready, let's go.
Look wide, get this one complete. It'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3.
Brings up 2nd and 7.
Got ready.
Ball on the 36 now. Here's 2nd down and 7.
Drop 60, 19, 8, 2.
Back to throw. That's caught by Watkins. And it'll be taken down at the 25-yard line. 11 yards on the connection there. 1st down, 49.
On the jump. Cougar 9, Mustang 19.
He'll look to throw. He'll find his open man. That's Brandon Ayuk. Now they are in business inside the 15-yard line. Space getting tight here. Down to the 13-yard line. They work 1st and 10. He'll get this out to the left flat. And he can't get away. They rally to the football defensively. Bring them down for no gain.
79 Broncos. Cup 19. Cup 19. 60 Maverick. 60 Maverick. Panther 11. Panther 11.
Back to the air one more time. Was brought down. That pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up 3rd down.
So they have these rules for the receivers, Mike. They call them green grass rules. And the idea is if you're running across the field and you're looking at the quarterback, you're going to stay on the run. If you're not looking at the quarterback, that tells him, I'm going to sit in this soft zone. I'm going to what they call punch and pivot and stop. And that tells the quarterback to put the ball on your chest. That nonverbal communication between the receiver and the quarterback, recognizing when you're open, stay open, that's the stuff that makes a lot of these offenses so difficult to defend.
Early big play here. They're going to go for it on 4th down.
18 Rattler. 18 Rattler. 19 Lions.
Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. That's taken in to the goal line and in. Brandon Ayuk, touchdown San Francisco. It's his 3rd touchdown catch this year.
You know, Mike, I think we're going to see a lot of this, and you know why? It's the new kickoff rule. So think about it. In the old days, you'd kick a field goal, you'd kick a touchback, and your opponent would have the ball on the 20. You didn't give up as much field position, but you only got 3 points. Nowadays, you go for 3 points and you kick a touchback, they get the ball on the 35. It's almost 30 yards of field position. You're just better off going for touchdowns when you get in here tight.
Jake Moody to kick off for the 49ers.
So, following that touchdown, Moody is back out to kick it off. He'll take it in at the goal line. And he will only be able to muster the 20-yard line on that return. Now a handoff, the tight end in the running game. And a good job defensively to rally to the ball. They hold them to a short game.
Brings up 2nd and 8.
From the 22 now, here's 2nd and 8. Now it's Taylor. And he nearly got free. But as it is, gain of 6. And it sets up 3rd down.
A gain of 6 on the play. And this is 3rd down.
Throwing is Tua. On the move left. He'll take a deep shot for down. Inside the 20. And they are not going to catch up to him. He will score. 71 yards. Touchdown, Indianapolis. The extra point try forthcoming. He gets it to go, and the Colts will tie things up at 7-7 here in the opening quarter. So back to level after the touchdown. Time for the kickoff. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
Ready, breaks. Get it. 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. Warrior 70. Ready.
Right away, they'll set up to throw. That's caught. Christian McCaffrey. That's a nice pickup on a first down throw. It's a gain of 8. From the 43, here's second down and 2.
At the 43-yard line.
18, Pioneer. Cup 19, Cup 19, 79 Broncos. Go.
Out of the gun, he'll throw. He'll get this out wide to McCaffrey. Oh, nice open field tackle there. He could not get free. They're going to stop him for no gain.
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal, 60 Maverick.
He'll try and throw for it on 3rd and 1. That's caught. Left side. It's complete. And he will go all the way. Touchdown, 49ers. That touchdown, number 19 on the year. Extra point up and good from Moody. And the 49ers will move out to a 14-7 lead. So, following that touchdown, Moody is back out to kick it off. This placed in the back of the landing zone. He'll return it from the 1. And he'll manage to get this back only to about the 20-yard line. He'll start this on the ground. It's Taylor. He'll gain 3 out of this, up to the 23. Here's a 2nd and 6. Now Tua. And this is caught left sideline, but out of bounds, says the official. Incomplete. That ball a little late getting there. That's going to bring up 3rd down. The Colts with the football to start this 2nd quarter. And they've got it with 3rd and 6 coming up. Here's Tungo Bailoa. Push down to his left. He'll try and get there on the ground. And he's out of bounds up beyond the 40-yard line. Taking advantage of the room to run, a gain of 19 on the scramble.
The defensive line has to do a better job of contained rushing, especially on 3rd down. Like, you can't rush one-on-one. You have to rush as a unit. Keep the quarterback in the pocket, and when you let him get loose, this is what's going to happen.
They'll come up here, 1st and 10. They'll run on 1st down with Taylor. And this is going to be a big loss. He kept retreating, looking for an escape hatch, found nothing. And they get him down well behind the line.
Just a little too much east and west there for my liking. I understand what they're trying to do, getting the ball out on the perimeter, but on these early downs, plant your foot and get downhill. Great job by the defense stringing it out, and they're able to force him down for a loss.
Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. Now here's a keeper on his own read. And he's trying to get around the corner, but will not. Brought down. That's a loss on the play.
I think a little bit of what's happened here, Mike, is this offense is having some trouble matching the level of physicality of the defense. So physically, they're getting beat at the point of attack, and I think these last 2 plays are a great example why.
3rd and long. A shotgun snap for Tua. That's over the middle and intercepted. That's the linebacker, Fred Warner. And he's going to be brought down. What a turn of events here. He has given his guys 1st and 10 in the red zone.
Ready, set.
The Niners take over 1st and 10.
Now go.
At the 13-yard line.
Cowboy 80. Viking 18. Chop 60. Chop 60. Ready.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. That one, take it in. Touchdown, San Francisco. That his 2nd touchdown of the game. He's got 20 on the year. Moody's extra point is good. And the 49ers will take a 21-7 lead. So, following that touchdown, Moody is back out to kick it off. This will be returned from the 2. He'll get across the 20, mark him down at the 23-yard line.
At their own 23-yard line.
On the ground, it's the tight end. He'll take this forward for about 5.
So his team finds themselves now in a little bit of a tricky situation here, Mike. If they don't find a way to start sustaining some of these drives and come away with points, all of a sudden you're trailing by double digits in the 2nd half. You become very one-dimensional. You become very pass-heavy, and that's certainly not how any team in the NFL wants to play.
And he'll take this to the 35, and that'll move the chains. It's a 1st down.
It just seems like every time this guy touches the ball, he makes something happen, and not all of his runs are always going to be positive. He's kind of one of those guys that's going to get a 0, a 1, a 2, but it's the home run threat. It's the big plays that really tip the scales in your favor, and when you can generate those big explosive plays on the ground, man, it makes such a big difference for the offense.
A gain there of 10 yards. That's good for a Colts 1st down.
1st down, Colts.
Tua gonna throw. Forced out left. He keeps it himself. Carrying that ball loosely, and it is out. And this is going to wind up 49er football. They have it. A sigh of relief there. That was very nearly a turnover. Fortunate to see that one, Greg, get fumbled out of bounds.
And when that ball came loose, Mike, you could see the entire sideline kind of holds their breath. But they were able to take a little bit of an exhale as they saw that ball, fortunately for them.
And he will score. Jonathan Taylor. Touchdown, Indianapolis. Good-looking rushing touchdown there. Offensive line does its job. That back taking off to the end zone for the touchdown.
Mike, you're exactly right. He might get credit in the box score for that long rushing touchdown, but it was the big guys up front who were able to make that play possible.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. This one is going to sail through the end zone for a touchdown.
At their own 35-yard line.
Come on, come on.
Back to throw here to begin the drop. Forced out wide. And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away. And that'll set up 2nd down.
Nice example there, Mike, of the quarterback just being smart with the ball, understanding it didn't quite develop the way he had intended. Throw that ball out of harm's way, live to play another down.
Quick hitting slant there. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45. A big pass continues. Already 2 touchdowns on the score sheet. And here, this grab gets him a first down.
Bronco 80.
Now they'll set up to throw. The throw here is complete. He's into the clear again. And he's into the end zone yet again. Touchdown, 49ers. He's up to 21 touchdowns now. What a campaign. A terrific job all the way around, especially after the catch, Greg, to take it to the end zone for a touchdown.
I'm just so impressed by the acceleration of this receiver, Mike. He catches what is a short pass, and he's able to turn it up the field and take it all the way for 6. That is an impressive play, run after catch.
So, following that touchdown, Moody is back out to kick it off. This is going to be taken in at the 3. He'll get this up past the 20. That's where they'll set up shop.
And they're on 21-yard line.
This drive starts at the 21. It's 1st and 10. On 1st down, they'll start with Taylor. Not much to speak of on that one. Maybe a gain of a yard. It's 2nd down.
He was taken down at the 22-yard line. 1-yard gain brings up 2nd and 9.
Now it's Tua. Moving to his left. Throwing left side there, but it is incomplete. Tyler Warren, the man he was looking for there. Now it's going to be 3rd down.
And this is where the timing of these passing games, you see, guys, they call it routes on air, Mike. During the course of the week, there's no defense, nobody playing on coverage, but it's the timing. It's be on time, get your depth, be where the quarterback expects you to be, because then when the game starts, things get sped up just a little bit more for the quarterback. And in this case, it's a perfect example. He's open, he tries to lead his guy, just puts a little too much in front.
Here's 1st and 10.
That's good for a Colts. 1st down. 1st and 10.
A run with Taylor. And he is planted. Backfield. Defenders crashing through. Blow up that play behind the line. Now the Colts will use the first of their timeouts. Clock stops with a little under a minute to go in the 2nd quarter. Out of the gun, Tagovailoa. That's Tyler Warren, the tight end. Well, that helps. It's going to be a much more manageable 3rd down, getting some good yardage on that 2nd down play.
And that's a nice grab for his first catch of the game, Mike. And he's someone that the play caller has told us he wants to get him early touches, get him a feel for the game. Nice job there making that happen.
He chooses to keep it on the zone read, and he pitches it. He's looking for room on the edge, but could not find any. They track him down behind the line, and it's 4th down. Timeout, Indianapolis. That is their 2nd, as they stop it with 28 seconds to go in this 1st half. It's too long for a field goal. They'll go for it here on 4th down. They snap it to Tua. Oh, a huge mistake. Late in the half. It is intercepted. And the Niners are going to take over at their own 30-yard line.
Timberwolves. Drop 60, drop 60. 19 Lions.
He'll drop to throw. Exiting the pocket right. He's going to take a shot down the field. And he's down inside the 40-yard line. The Niners will use the first of their timeouts, as that'll stop the clock with 12 seconds to go in this 1st half.
18 Cardinal, 18, 70 Ranger, 70 Ranger. 79 Broncos. Buffalo 18.
On 1st and 10, they'll set up to throw. He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up 2nd down.
I think he knew in the back of his head, Mike, he had to get rid of this ball a little sooner than he would have liked. And with that pressure getting there in a hurry, it just ends up being a wasted down.
70. Viking 18, 18 Rattler, 18 Rattler. 60 Bobcats, 60 Bobcats. Mustang 19. Warriors 70.
Back to the air once more on 2nd down. That's going to wind up incomplete. Not much time remaining. Time for one more snap here in this first half. So Jake Moody now out for the field goal. The Colts will signal for their 3rd and final timeout. We'll talk things over before 3rd down. Now Mike Tomlin going to send out the field goal unit. This will be from 56 yards away. Moody's kick is good. And the 49ers going to tack on 3 more, extending the lead here late in the first half.
It all comes back to the turnover, and that's why this is such a critical emphasis for all teams in these situations, Mike. So you're trying to steal some points before the half on offense, but now you end up giving the ball back to your opponent, giving them an opportunity to come away with some points of their own.
This taken in at the goal line. And he'll be forced out of bounds. And with that, time has run out on this first half. Very one-sided first half of action. Will we get a turnaround? Let's find out. The 3rd quarter is underway. And that one is through the back of the end zone. It is a touchback.
Ready, 60 Maverick, Cougar 19. Ready.
They'll look to throw. Moving to his right. Escaping the danger, throwing and completing. And he's down on the other side of midfield. Mark him at the 48-yard line. 17 yards that time to number 17.
First and 10 at the 48-yard line.
Ready. 19 Tiger, 19 Tiger. Hawk 70, Hawk Dragon 60. Cup 19, Cup 19. 19 tight, 19 tight. Go.
On play action, he'll set up to throw. That's Ayuk with it on the left side. And good yardage there after the catch. They'll wind up with a gain of 7 on first down. Ball on the 40 now. Here's 2nd and a couple. Throw to the right flat. It is caught. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line. His 2nd grab on this drive. Good for 11 yards, but most importantly, a first down.
First and 10 at the 29-yard line.
To the air one more time. That's caught by Watkins. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line. That's catch 3 just on this drive. And it gets his team a first down.
First and 10 at the 16-yard line.
Trap 60, trap 60. Come on, set. 19, 60 Eagles, 60 Eagles.
In the red zone now, Hill drops to throw.
Well, let's give credit here to the coverage unit. Like, there was nowhere to go with the ball for that quarterback. He had no choice but to just tuck it down himself, and he's able only to pick up a short gain.
He'll look to throw. That is caught by the tight end. Touchdown, San Francisco. And he continues to remain on fire. That is a rare NFL day. 5 touchdown passes thrown.
And Mike, at this point, the defense just looks completely lost out there. I mean, they have no answers whatsoever, giving up the 5th touchdown pass of this ballgame.
So, following that touchdown, Moody is back out to kick it off. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. Give up the middle to Taylor. And good blocking up front, paving the way for a gain of 8 on the ground. From the 44-yard line, here's second down and a yard. Here's Tagovailoa. Forced out wide. Off he goes.
That's just great awareness there, Mike. He's looking downfield, doesn't see anything, but he is locked in to get that first down. Tucks it, becomes a runner, and gets past the mark.
A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10. They'll work the middle here with Taylor. And he'll get back to midfield, so no gain on that one.
What you see there is really the key to a good free safety blitz. Time the snap so that the offense cannot determine that you're rushing. That's exactly what happened here. He's able to bring the ball carrier down for a loss.
Here's 2. That's going to be incomplete. Coverage very good there. Contact jarring the ball loose. And it's going to force third down.
They nearly connected on the big play downfield, but he's not quite able to hold on to that ball through the contact. You can chalk that one up as a win defensively.
They come to the line needing 11 here on third down. Throwing is Tua. He's got his tight end. That's Warren. And he will be out of bounds right around the 35. 15 yards through the air. First down, Indianapolis.
A gain of 15. First down.
Back to throw is Tua. A hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete. The pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up second down.
Up until that incompletion, they've done a really nice job on this drive, Mike, picking up fresh sets of downs. And typically, throwing the ball on first down is a great way to do it. But now they find themselves in 2nd and 10. Do you keep it in the air and try to get the first down here? Or is the idea to just make third down manageable and take your chances picking up a key third down?
It'll be first and goal. That's a gain of 28.
Whatever they've talked about in the locker room at the halftime break seems to have worked. They've come out with a new established energy. You could see it when they took the field. Now this offense seems to be building on it because with that chunk play...
And he will score! Jonathan Taylor. Touchdown, Indy. 2 touchdowns for him now on the afternoon.
We were talking during the break, Mike. We felt that this was kind of a do-or-die drive. They felt like they needed to come away with the touchdown here, and now they're showing a little life.
Yeah, a little bit of belief, don't you think? Everyone on that field knows they've been a part of a comeback before. It's a pretty big mountain, but a good way to get started here to begin this half. He's going to try to do it himself, and he will get in for the 2. They open up the bag of tricks on the goal line and add a pair of points. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. And no return here. This is a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
From the 35, it's 1st and 10.
Warriors 70. Ready. 18 Cardinal. 18 Cardinal. Nineteen tight. Ready.
Right away, they'll set up to throw. Quick throw, taken in. And they'll get about 4 here as he is taken down.
Similar to a tight end, the slot receiver is often considered the safety blanket. He makes all the difficult catches, tends to be a little bit more around the line of scrimmage, and so far today, he's certainly lived up to that reputation.
70 Timberwolves.
Back to throw. He'll get this out wide to McCaffrey. And they bring him down, but not until he crosses midfield. Set to go now on 1st and 10.
18, Pioneer. Panther 11, Panther 79 Broncos. Cup 19, Hawk 70, Hawk 70. 70 Lions.
And before the snap, we have a whistle. And this could very well be a false start.
Get it? 60 Bison, 60 Bison. 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal.
Off play action. He'll set up to throw. He'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
They just have to be more creative with their route concepts, Mike. I mean, there's nobody open, nowhere to go with the ball, and the quarterback's just forced to throw that one away.
They'll look to throw again. And that's going to wind up incomplete. The pressure certainly impacted the quarterback there. Couldn't get his arm all the way through, and it's going to bring up a 3rd down.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming, and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
3rd and long.
60 Maverick, 60 Maverick. Here we go. Viking 18. 60 Bobcat, 60 Bobcat. 7 Pirates. Hurt. 19 tight, trap 60.
He'll air this one out for Watkins. And it's a big return. He finally tackles right near midfield.
I should probably sign a head, boy, because I got other heads, boy. All that drink you got to chill.
On the handoff, it's Taylor. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all. 2nd and 10.
No gain on the play. Brings up
Tua.
At their 48-yard line.
Escaping to his left. And he'll just bite the bullet and throw this one away. That was a good idea. Didn't force anything there. But now it's going to bring up 3rd down.
At this stage of the game, things haven't been going your way, so one more mistake, it could just be too much to overcome. So a nice decision there. Just throw it away out of bounds and give your team a fighting chance.
Here's a 3rd and 10. A shotgun snap for Tua. And this is going to be incomplete. That is great work there, making things difficult defensively. It'll set up a 4th down.
I just don't like the look of this passing game, Mike. It just seems a bit erratic. On top of the 2 straight incompletions, they've already turned the ball over through the air. And truthfully, with how dangerous some of these throws have been, They're lucky it hasn't been even more.
21G, 21G.
They're going to go. It's Tua. That's incomplete. Daring call on 4th down. Does not work out. And it results in a turnover on down.
The play is a turnover on down.
Here we go. Set. 70 race. 70 Lions.
Back to throw here to begin the drive. And he's going to be taken down, a sack on what likely will wrap up play in this 3rd quarter.
It's a 10-yard loss.
Buffalo 18.
Brings up 2nd and 20 at the 41-yard line.
60 Bison. 60 Bison. Cup 19. Cup 19. 18 Rattler. 18 Rattler. Hey, smash Bronco.
Now they'll set up to throw. He'll air this one out for Watkins. And the Colts are going to get the ball to start the 2nd quarter as time expires here in the 1st. So we are through 3. Back with more after the break. You're tuned in to the NFL on EA Sports. On 1st and 10, here's Tua. He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up 2nd down.
Yeah, so it seemed the second they broke the huddle, Mike, that there was some confusion. I'm not sure everybody got on the same page before that ball was snapped.
18.
To throw on 2nd down, it's Tua. Open man downfield, it's Warren. And he will score. Game on. Tyler Warren. Touchdown Colts. Greg, very big touchdown there, makes it a 10-point game, and now a chance to tighten this down to a 1-possession game.
Yeah, absolutely, Mike. You have to go for 2 here. You got to get this thing down to 8. But this offense now has given themselves at least a chance to make a run here down the stretch in the 4th quarter.
On the zone read, he'll keep it himself. And he'll wind up short of the goal line. So they're not able to get this back to a 1-score game. The margin remains 10. So down 2 scores, they're going to roll the dice here with an onside kick. The kickoff unit is out there, and they'll send this one away.
Late in the game, this is where you see teams really start taking some chances. And boy, this was a big one, but it's not going to work out.
They'll come up 1st and 10 at the 40.
60 Bobcat. Let's go.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Oh, that may be the break they needed. That one's intercepted. Picked off by Kenny Moore.
So you do a great job all game long. You build up a lead here late in the 4th quarter, but now you get sloppy. This turnover all of a sudden brings a renewed sense of energy to your opponent, who a minute ago thought this game was over, and now they got a little life.
Tua now on 1st. He is hit before he can get rid of it, and down he goes.
Through the first half, it was clear. This pass protection, this offensive line unit, they were clearly up for the challenge. The pass rush was non-existent. But here in the second half, you can sense a little bit more urgency. You can see them start playing with a little more speed and intensity, and it pays off there with their first sack of the day.
So after the loss on 1st, here's 2nd and 14. Tua gonna throw. Hit as he throws, and it is incomplete. Just couldn't deliver that one the way he wanted to. Not really sure if there was much there anyways. We do know it'll be third down.
The pass protection's been a little bit shaky at times, and that was the case there. And even though they're not going to go down for allowing a sack, it was allowing the pressure that ultimately prevented that pass from being complete.
And for a third time today, he's intercepted. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
I would love to see his weapons do a better job, Mike, especially in the middle of the field, getting open in these zones. I just feel like there's been tight coverage, a lot of little windows to throw through, and yes, anytime you turn the ball over, it's on the quarterback, but the rest of this supporting unit needs to do a better job helping.
Okay, ready?
They'll try again here. 2nd and 10.
Get it. Ready.
Heel drops to throw. He's got it inside the 5. And he'll take this one in. Touchdown, 49ers. That is 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. Extra point up and good from Moody. And the 49ers will open it up even further here in this 4th quarter.
Jake Moody to kick off for the 49ers.
So, following that touchdown, Moody is back out to kick it off. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback. Now a first down throw for Tua. And downfield, it is Downs with the catch. He's got a touchdown on the books from earlier, and that catch gets him a first down.
And the Colts, first down. 1st and 10 at the 40-yard line.
Out of the gun, Tagovailoa. Rolling to the left. Down the field, he's got one. And he's going to be out of bounds, but they're going to mark him inside the 10-yard line. Now a chance to pay off that big play. They have it 1st and goal. From the gun, here's Tua. And he'll take it on in. Michael Pittman. Touchdown, Indianapolis. Well, Greg, the light's still on way down at the end of the tunnel here. They are climbing back into this one with that touchdown here in the 4th quarter.
And they have a tall task ahead of them, Mike, but they have a chance. I mean, we've seen stranger things happen. They got a 2-possession game here late. They're going to need a couple stops, and they're going to need a couple things to bounce their way.
And he will bring it in for the 2-point conversion, cutting into that lead from 11, now down to 9.
36.
So down 2 scores, they're going to roll the dice here with an onside kick. The kickoff unit is out there, and they'll send this one away.
That's a big risk in this situation here, Mike. They're hoping to catch him by surprise, but now when you fail, the other team is able to not only have a short field, they got a chance to extend their lead.
They'll look to throw. And he's got this one complete to Watkins. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on 1st down.
A 7-yard pickup brings up
Get the
2nd
pirate!
and
Get the
3
pirate!
at the 35-yard line.
He'll look to throw. A throw there on second down, going to be incomplete.
Throughout this entire game, we've really seen this quarterback operate very efficiently, not only being able to spread the ball to multiple playmakers, Mike, but really complete a high percentage of his passes. So can't let that last incomplete break what's been a really nice rhythm so far.
They'll throw here on third and short. And he's going to have the first down taken down after a short pickup of 5, but it will keep the drive going.
At this point in the game, Mike, it really starts coming down to the number of possessions. So that's a huge first down conversion. Fresh set of downs. Now, the balance is stay aggressive and maintain the ball, but also start working this clock.
Mustang 19.
They'll look to throw yet again. And he got rid of that one quickly before the receiver even knew what was going on. That's incomplete. We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10.
Hey, Matt 2. No, let's go. 18 Rattler, 18 Hunter. 79 Broncos. Go.
Back to the air one more time. There's that man again. Another catch. And they're going to get this all the way down inside the 5. It picks up 25 yards and gives them a golden opportunity. It's 1st and goal.
Here we go. Hawk 70, Hawk 70.
Oh, that may be the break they needed. That one's intercepted. And the Colts will take over at their own 14-yard line. On 1st down, Tagovailoa. They'll set up the screen to Taylor. And he's out of bounds, gain of 4, and it'll bring up 2nd down.
Just a little slow developing on that screenplay there. It was pretty obvious to the entire defense exactly what was going on. Nobody was thinking pass. Nobody was getting back into their drops, and just nowhere for that back to go.
I had a defender draped all over him, incomplete. Good work to body him up and set up a 3rd down.
This is one of those situations that plays directly into the hands of the defense because think, Mike, they know this offense has to be one-dimensional. This has to be a pass. So what do? They bring in extra defensive backs. They clog up the back end. And at the end of the day, there's just nowhere for the offense to go with the ball.
They'll run the zone read here on 3rd down. Now they'll pitch it out here. And this is not what they were hoping for. He is out of bounds, well short of the line to gain, and that's going to bring up 4th down.
As the ball continues to get wider, the boundary almost becomes like having a 12th defender, and that's exactly how the defense used it here. Continue to push that back wide until he had no choice but to just go out of bounds.
He gets this complete to Mitchell. And he's going to have a Colts 1st down. Well-designed play to pick up 16 and move the chains.
That's good for the Colts.
To throw is Tua. The ball deflected at least a couple of times, but it'll fall to the ground. It's incomplete. Another try, 2nd and 10. Throwing is Tua. Rush comes. They're setting up the screen. This one going to be sniffed out and thrown up in the backfield.
A 7-yard loss brings up 3rd down.
3rd and long. Here's Tua. This one just too far for the receiver. Out in front of him. That one falls incomplete. Jonathan Taylor, the intended receiver. And it's going to lead to a 4th down.
So this is where it gets really challenging as an offense. You find yourself trailing late in the game. The defense can play you one-dimensional. They know it's a pass-first situation, so extra defensive backs, the zones and the coverage are a little bit tighter and cloudier, and he's having a hard time finding any open windows downfield.
complete to Pittman. And he is going to have a Colts first down. That was something else. A big pickup on 4th and long to give him a new set of downs.
Ready.
They'll drop to throw. They'll try to set up the screen here. And they're going to work this down inside the 45. They've got all 3 timeouts left, but need to score quick. It's 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 43-yard line.
Fake the handoff. Now, Tua. That one down the field, but they cannot connect. It's incomplete. He was looking for Michael Pittman with that one. It's 2nd down.
Hey, get set.
To the air again, Tunga Vailoa. He'll take a shot here for the end zone. That is going to be hauled in. He's got it. Michael Pittman. Touchdown, Indy. 2 touchdowns for him now on the afternoon.
Well, that was step 1. The offense did their job, get this thing back within 1 possession, so they're still alive. But now they've got to find a way to get a little bit of luck and find a way to get the ball back. And it's not going to be easy.
Colts 43.
A 1-score game late. You figure they got to have this one as they'll try an onside kick. The kickoff unit is out there, and they'll send this one away.
All right, so you take your shot, you don't get it. But now your defense has to save the day. You've got all 3 timeouts. You've got to get a stop here, force them to punt the ball back, and give your offense a chance to win the game.
From the 39, here's a 1st and 10.
Check, Panther. Check. Cougar 19. Ready.
Here's Christian McCaffrey to get things started. And he'll work forward for about 3. It's 2nd down. Now the Colts will use the first of their timeouts. It comes with 1:25 left to go in the contest.
He does a nice job coming from his safety position, filling his run gap assignment, and keeps this to a modest gain at best.
They face 2nd down and 7.
Check.
Again, it's McCaffrey. He'll pop this ahead for about 4, but it will set up 3rd down. Timeout, Indianapolis. That is their 2nd. They'll get it with still 1:20 left to go in the game.
Got it. Ready?
3rd and 2. Here we go.
Let's go. Ready.
They'll try to run for it with McCaffrey. He's going to have a Niners 1st down. Won't be by much. He needed 3. He got 3. The mark says 1st down.
And it looked at first like that opening was going to close up on him, didn't it, Mike? I mean, really nice job there by the back. Patient and quickness, kind of all at the same time to find that hole. And he's able to get through to keep this drive alive.
Here we go. Check. 19. Go.
Now this time they'll look to throw. And this is going to be a touchdown. They are going to extend the lead here in the final minute of play.
And that's exactly how you stress all week, finishing a game. Get the ball and leave no doubt. But that late touchdown, Mike, that should all but just seal this victory away.
Now, an important extra point here to maybe salt this one away. His kick is good. And the 49ers will make it a 2-score game as they are now up 9.
Colts 43. Jake Moody to kick off for the 49ers.
So the kickoff team out there one final time in the final minute as they kick it away. Couldn't take the chance. They're going to return it from the goal line. And that's well done by the kicking team. He's only able to make it past the 15-yard line.
16-yard line.
Here is 1st and 10.
Go ahead.
A shotgun snap for Tua. Moving left. He'll look deep for Pittman. And for the 4th time today, he has been intercepted. Picked off by Renardo Green.
And that should be the final dagger in this one. I mean, barring something dramatic happening here, Mike, I just don't think there's enough time or possessions left in this game to pull off any sort of comeback.
Cowboy 80. 60 Maverick. 60 Maverick.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. He's going to let this one go deep. And this is too far out in front. That one's incomplete.
We see this so often, they call it sudden change. So they teach defenses, Mike. This is a little predictable here. They teach defenses. If we have to take the field following a turnover or some sort of sudden change situation.
Pressure gets there, and down he goes. Timeout 49ers. That is their second. As they get it with 16 seconds remaining on the clock.
Smash Bronco. 70. 70 Lions. Warriors 70. Ready.
Throwing now on 3rd and long. That's caught. And this is going to be a touchdown. They are going to extend the lead here in the final minute of play. Their head coach, 2 fingers in the air. They'll say no to the extra point. Go for 2.
70. Cup 19. Cup 19. Ready.
He'll drop to throw. This is caught. He's got it. And they tack 2 more onto their lead.
60.
Everything's about matchups, especially down here this close to the goal line. I think my guy's better than your guy. I'm going to put him in a position to have success, throw it up to him, and let him do the rest.
He's across the 20 to the 21. That's where the drive will begin. Begin with a zone read. And he'll be brought down there, and that'll put a wrap on